What is up, guys? KingKilluh here, and today I'm going to go ahead and bring to you a tutorial and a new series, and it's going to be based off of getting first bloods on Search and Destroy. So the first few maps that I'm going to go ahead and bring to you today is Standoff, second's going to be Nuketown, and lastly it's going to be Hydro. So let's go ahead and get started here, guys. First thing you want to do is when you get into the match, it's up to you if you want to grab the bomb or not, but I like to grab it just because I like to plant and get the extra points. What you want to do is you want to come up straight through the middle and you want to get right behind this gray truck. Right here. Perfect spot for sniping. What I like about this spot is because when you're getting back here and people are trying to rush down the middle, and get behind these orange crates and try to head glitch, they're going to be looking straight down this way. Their attention's going to be up here through the windows and down this way. They're not going to be looking for your head popping up over here. Great position for sniping. So because you might be seen, you might want to go ahead and strap on some extreme conditioning and go ahead and post up here real quick. When you get behind this part, they're not going to be able to see you. Then you can just pop their heads off. Easy as that, guys. Here we go for the other side. Alrighty, guys. So when you're on this side, you want to come up and you want to do pretty much the exact same thing. This truck is my main spot for sniping and getting those first bloods and search and destroy. I'm not sure what it is, but people don't seem to get up as fast as I do down the middle. And they always seem to pop their head out right there. Or you can go ahead and check the window and you got this trash can. So you have this main area that you can cover and usually get a kill on. If not, then what I like to do is come around this side and they usually pop their heads around that way. If not, then you can go ahead and rush down the middle if you like. I do this sometimes when there's only a few people left, or if there's not too many people joining. I usually come back around here, get the flank on them, come up and hit them right in these corners that they usually sit in, and then I'll go ahead and get back and take cover behind some stuff again. But anything like that, it works, and it's a great spot for sniping. And that's pretty much it for this map. These are the routes that I like to take. So here we go, and we're going to go on to some Nuketown. Alright, guys, so we're jumping on some Nuketown. And so the first side we're going to cover is going to be the defending side. So the defending side, the way that I recommend is going down to the right side and checking the door. Then you can go ahead and get right behind these boxes. You got great view across the other side to the car. You have a great view to the window if they go up there. Still have a great view of the door. And also, a little quick tip, you guys can jump straight up here onto the back of this. If it hasn't been blown up, then you might want to blow it up first. But if it's been blown up and you don't feel too risky, you don't feel like you're going to die, then go ahead, jump up here. Perfect spot for taking out those campers to sit back and snipe in the bottom. Plus, you have a good view of this corner if there's anybody AFK. Pick them off real quick. What I don't recommend is coming straight through the back and either going through here and coming around, because usually there's somebody back there already ready to hit you. They do have the advantage of the spawn on that side for getting that shot. And I don't recommend coming through this way either, because they'll see you coming through the door and then they'll still have the shot on you. Alrighty, so here we go to the other side. La 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 la. La 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 la. Alrighty, guys, so now we're going ahead and we're going to do the aggressive side, the planner side. And for this side, what I do recommend is going straight down the middle to the front door. Why I recommend this is because you do have the advantage on this side. You have a lesser risk of getting hit from the right side, which people love to run down. And you have a advantage if people are going to rush the right side, like I was pointing out before, how I would run. So you do have that advantage over there. The second thing I would do is come across, check the B bomb, because there's guaranteed to be some people there if you're playing search and destroy. And then what I would do is lay down here. Boom, you get the first couple shots. After that, you can do as you wish. What I usually do is come around this left side and check to the right. Perfect for getting the angle on people because they're not going to be expecting it. What I do not recommend, again, on this side, I do not recommend you coming straight down the left side, because you are vulnerable to getting hit. If you are one of those people that like to drop back here, then good for you. I do not recommend coming across to the right side because a lot of times when you're running out through here, they are going to throw something over to blow up the car, and you do have the biggest disadvantage on this side. Alrighty, so now we're going to go ahead and jump on some hydro. What is up, guys? We are on some hydro, and the first place we're going to show you is going to be the aggressive side. We're going to be planting, and the first thing that I recommend you do is going straight up the stairs. When you get up to the stairs, you have a great view over the top, and you have a great view of the area that people like to go down, which is right over by the van. I only recommend this is if you know that the other team is going to be a little bit slower to getting to their spots. If they are going to be a little bit more aggressive, then what I suggest you do is going up the middle. And when you go up the middle, you want to take the route. If they're going to be aggressive up here, you got this. You're going to sit behind this green thing, and you're going to go ahead and wait for them. If they are a little bit slower, but you want to get the advantage on them, you're going to pop up here, take them out down that way, take them out down that way, and if they're going to be sitting up there, you want to get that shot as well. For this side, I do not recommend going down towards the right because there are a lot of people that are going to be sitting over here. As you may know, if you come through this window, everybody's going to be sitting over here waiting for you to come across to the other window. So I do not recommend going that way. And I also don't recommend going down to the left because usually when people go to the left, it takes a little bit longer to get through here. But there's also people that are going to be sitting on that A-bomb. Because we have to plant on this side, they are going to be sitting right on that bomb directly. They don't have to go any further. Alright, to the next side. Alright, so now we're going to be on the defensive side. And the first way that I suggest that you guys take is going straight up the middle like before. However, you are going to sit behind this green thing. And this is going to be the spot that I would suggest the most. After that, you can go ahead and jump straight through this part. And you can aim down towards their spawn. It is a lot faster for some reason to get up from the defensive spawn, coming to here and then moving up this way. But when you're jumping through this window, if you do not have dexterity, I extremely urge you to take precautions, such as either throwing a shock charge to one side and going to the other, and vice versa for each side, because they will be rushing through here with automatics. They like to come straight up through here and get set up in this place, and they just take people out like there's no tomorrow. So I urge you to either keep a shock charge on or a stun, whatever you prefer, and get up through here. I don't recommend going up through this way because they do have the advantage when you get over here. They have more cover, and they have more cover on that side for them to take you out. But if you do want to be a little bit more risky and a little bit more high reward, you can go ahead and come up this. You can go ahead and come up through this left side right here. You can go ahead. If there's somebody over here, most likely there will be. You can take them out, and then you have a perfect line of sight for their side over here, because they're not going to be looking up towards this part. They're actually just going to be looking across. So this would be one of the better places to get some shots off. Boom, here. Usually they'll be over in this corner as well, and they'll also be down towards this way. But if you do take a shot, I do recommend that you take 1 or 2 shots and then you leave the area, because that's the better way to, not get a lot of attention attracted to you. And, it's just a better way to survive when you're playing Search and Destroy. Okay, so what I also recommend, if you want to be on more the defensive side and maybe not looking for a first blood kill, you can always come up around towards this side and come up right behind A. A lot of people try to come and rush A. A lot of people try to come and rush B. But if they are trying to rush A, boom, you got a perfect line of sight. And you have a lot of cover from this bomb. If you want to move a little bit closer, you also got this part, and it gives you quite a bit of cover. What I don't recommend for this side, because it is so far, B is so far away from our spawn, I don't recommend coming up through this side and trying to get the jump on them. If you do get in the window, they're probably going to be sitting there waiting for you. The only place that I recommend, if you are trying to get a first blood or if you are trying to trick shot, is what you can do is you can come up here. Sometimes they run up through that stairs, and but also this area, it actually gives you a great line of sight if you want to pull off a jump shot. If you want to pull off something, you check and they're sitting there, You can see the top of their head. Boom, pull off a jump shot. Easy as that. If you want to be a little bit more risky, you can go ahead and do like a 360 and, you know, try to do a trick shot off of the side. That's a great suicide shot. But that's all I have for you guys today. So I hope you guys enjoyed. And go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll be putting up more videos in another week. Thank you and goodbye.